against an entire squad of highly trained Marine Corps martial artists. It's survival of the fittest. You can train as much as you like in a gym. Until you try your moves out here, you just don't know how good you are.
Steady pressure.
He's down rear naked, sir.
Get down, sir. Let's go.
I felt like I was down at the bottom of a goal line pile again. They all piled on me, took me out. It was one arm bar. And you got to tap immediately. It doesn't matter how big you are. It's really crazy. It's muddy. You got the mace in your face. You want to puke. It's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's brutal, intense, and it's honest.
You guys on? Got it. Tap. Drop third.
This had been one of the longest training days of our lives, but we were finally beginning to think and fight as a team.
If this doesn't pump you up, nothing will. Now, Last of Mohicans is going to be this times 10, because there's not just one-on-one, two-on-one. It's going to be 15 guys we got to go through.
Even with the exercise finished, the adrenaline was still rushing through us. And we were going to need it, because our final challenge, the last of the Mohicans, would make this drill look like a Sunday picnic.
We were about to go up against real combat vets who had survived and killed in some of the most dangerous places on Earth. It was going to be our ultimate challenge.
We'd lived and trained alongside some of the nation's most highly trained warriors. Now it was time to take them on in the toughest challenge in a Marine's combat training.
In warfare, troops often attack early in the morning to catch the enemy off guard. That's why Reveille sounds here at 0500 hours. Lieutenant Colonel Shushko, the director of Marine Martial Arts here at Quantico, told us what to expect for our final challenge.
What we're going to do today is we're going to do the Last of the Mohicans. It's going to probably be the hardest thing that you've done in a long time.
Because before we even got to the Last of the Mohicans, the Marines had another treat for us, the Yellow Brick Road.
How come we always run everywhere?
Fastest way to get anywhere.
The Yellow Brick Road was 3 miles over hills, rocks, and obstacles in full combat gear.
Let's go, Jess. You only live once.
All the weight, being tired. Your mind doesn't want to do it. Your body definitely doesn't want to do it. You feel every inch of every injury you have.
Well, there's more waiting for us.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's go, Hollywoods.
Most martial artists warm up gently before a fight and step into the ring in peak condition. We were warmed up when we started about 2 hours ago. Now we're worn out.
Come on, up and over.
And still no sign of the enemy.
There you go, there you go.
Just like combat, we'd hit rock bottom, and the fight was still ahead of us.
By the time we arrived at the Mohican starting point, Master Gunnery Sergeant Franklin was waiting for us.
You guys are already getting the easy course. You're freaking lollygagging through it. Now it's time to get it on. You already know what the rules of engagement are. You try and kill your opponent and move on to the next station as fast as possible. You want to make sure that you're not falling down on your face, because if you do, someone will come up and stick you while you're laying on the ground. Is that clear? Do you have any questions about what you're about ready to do?
No, sir.
Stack the rifles on that green bag and start getting your gear on. Let's go.
In the Last of the Mohicans fight, we'd be facing off not against other MCMAP trainees, but against their instructors. Over the course of the fight, we would face 5 assaults from as many as 4 enemies at once. As for rules, there weren't any. Basically, we just had to fight our way to the end using training rifles or our hands and feet.
I'm gonna call left or right if you can't see him.
Okay.
Whatever way I call, you go.
You got it.
If I call right, you go right. I'll take guy to the left.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Good to go.
Well. In we went.
Break!
Those guys hit us hard. I got a couple of shots in, but Jason destroyed his man.
He came out, I cleared his muzzle and got that right in the throat. That was a kill right there. I went here and here before he even got his stick up.
Good job.
Go.
The next ambush was 3-on-2.
Get in there, just charge through it, Bill, charge through it.
I hesitated for a split second and got body slammed because of it. And taking a hit like that in the woods doesn't feel good.
But even though Bill was being taken down, I saw an opportunity to take down the other opponent with a bayonet thrust to the face. Our next fight was 2-on-2. I went down fast, and Master Guns jabbed Bill right in the face. Even though he was technically dead, Bill still took a couple of revenge shots.
Good hit. That's what you're supposed to do, aggression all the way through. That way, follow up the trail. Couldn't let you go through without getting a little shot at you myself after all of this.
You got me good.
But what you do now, we're transitioning weapon system. All right, you just lost your rifles. Drop them down up here, and you're gonna pick up an improvised weapon. One mine, any weapon, transitioning through.
Luckily, our next fight was 2-on-1. Bill took him down, and I kept a lookout for other incomings.
You just lost your weapons in that engagement. You're now empty-handed. Let's go.
All right, let's move. We're moving.
This would be our final engagement. We would need to kill both of our enemies to even come close to passing this test. And going in empty-handed added even more pressure. I tried to overpower my man, but he took me down with a variation of the reap.
I was in a bad position on my back.
Break!
Then my opponent pulled something I didn't expect, a knife.
Break! Just stabbed your leg 8 times.
Didn't even see the knife.
Good to go. That happens in a ground fight.
I could argue all I wanted, but I was still dead.
Both of you got knifed on the ground. They started off empty-handed. As soon as they went to that position of disadvantage, they drew knives. You got stabbed 8 times in the side and the side of the head. He got you several times on the deck, too.
I didn't know they had knives, did you?
No, I had no idea.
We were shattered. But we'd fought hard and got some great shots in. In a combat situation, we'd be dead. But we took a lot of bad guys with us. Sometimes in war, that's all you can hope for.
You did really good. You should be
sir.
proud of yourself for what you've done this week.
We're proud of what you guys are doing.
Semper Fi.
Hurrah.
I tell you, man, it's intense. But after going through all this training, it really gives me a sense of the brotherhood that the Marines form and how they look out for each other, and you have to rely on your teammate. And man, is their training tough. I feel 100% secure that they're defending my country.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hurrah.
Ow!
Our time at Quantico was incredible. We feel honored to have gotten this chance to immerse ourselves in the world of the Marine Corps martial arts.
Never standing still, McMap takes the most effective and deadly techniques from the toughest martial arts on the planet in its quest to become the most advanced fighting style in the world. We were now one step closer to becoming the perfect fighting machine. And, like the Marines, we felt ready for any enemy.